And a recent TD insurance survey shows that nearly 1/3 of business owners cite rising operating costs as their top challenge, and that's up from 29% last year. Joining us now is consumer finance expert Barry Choi with some tips on how to support aspiring entrepreneurs. Good morning, Barry. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning, Jody. Good to be back.
Now, I feel like your first tip is one that might seem obvious, but I bet it's often overlooked. First tip is to have a business plan.
You know, that's right. Whether you're looking to freelance or you want to open a bricks and mortar store, having a business plan is essential. The good thing is it doesn't need to be difficult. You just want to outline some things such as what products and services you're going to offer, who you're going to market to, what your expected expenses and income are. So you know what? Some people, they do it without a business plan, and that's okay, but you're freestyling. But at the same time, why would you want to complicate things when you don't have to? So have a business plan in place.
Makes sense. And then let's talk about cash flow, because this is always a concern for small business owners. But you say that insurance, that is also equally important.
Yeah, it's really interesting. According to the TD insurance study, 94% of business owners have insurance, but only 52% will use it when there's an emergency. Now, this might sound odd, but one of the reasons could be because they don't have the right insurance. And what I mean by that is, think about a coffee shop or a bakery owner. They know that they've got to protect their contents and their store, and they likely have liability insurance will protect them if a customer hurts themselves in their store. But what happens if a pipe bursts and they can no longer open the store and generate income? That's where business interruption insurance comes into place, because it can replace some of your income and possibly some of your expenses. This is why I always recommend people to contact a licensed TD insurance advisor. They can go over all the different scenarios where insurance can help you reduce risk, and they can customize a package that makes sense for your business.
So obviously that knowledge is vital, but can it also help entrepreneurs save money if they're working with an insurance agent?
Yes, definitely. And this is especially important for new business owners who aren't really sure of what's going on and what's in need. If you talk to a licensed TD insurance advisor, they can go over what policies are your priority. In addition, they can make some recommendations, say, hey, what can you handle on your own? Now, as your business scales up and you have different insurance needs, you can go back to your advisor and get some recommendations. And they can tell you when bundling makes sense. A lot of people think insurance is just for emergencies, but that's not the case. It's more about protecting your business that you spent so much time building. It's not about the lowest price. Now, one good resource is tdinsurance.com/small-business. Here you can request a quote, have an insurance advisor contact you, or learn more about small business insurance in general, just so you're informed.
And then finally, let's end with changing market conditions. How can people adjust to that and still feel like they're secure?
You know what? Business owners will know their customers better than anyone else. But with changing demographics and trends, you're never really safe. So what I recommend people is keep up to date with trends. And that's a little bit easy. All you got to do is pay attention to customer feedback. Look at your sales data and website traffic. And you know what? Stay on top of social media. If you're able to pay attention to these things, you can adapt your business, which can potentially mean more profit, expand your business, or even offer different services. The last thing you want is to lose that competitive edge and lose sales and fall behind.
Absolutely. Very great insight. Thank you so much for your time today. And for more information, you can follow Barry on Instagram.